Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I'm gonna start by saying call Halayim like Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Karkodash. Double honor to my apostle elders, a great millstone that taught me his truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there that's pushing this word in our righteousness and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte Camp coming back with another lesson of respect and power of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Karkodash. And this lesson I'm gonna pretty much get into, how, black Twitter pretty much, which is, how Jake will pretty much make a trending topic, on Facebook or on Twitter about certain whatever subject matter they choose, and it makes this big deal pretty much, man. But Black Twitter displays Jake's stupidity and ignorance, man, because this whole ordeal that Trump had just done with bombing that the Iranian leader, man, is leading up to World War III, man, and this is a serious event, man, because this is prophecy that's playing out, that's getting closer to the war of Armageddon, man. Armageddon, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua judgment, man. So you know Jake has a tendency, when they become scared, man, is to try to make some type of joke about it, man. But this situation isn't no joking matter, man. Because like I said, this is prophecy speaking of how Yahweh Shemel Shai is moving things into play to prepare for his return, man. The prophecy foretold of these things that's gonna brew up, because World War III is in the scriptures, man. So they it says Black Twitter reacts to Donald Trump starting war with Iran, and so it says, last night Donald Trump attempted to start a war with Iran, a nation which boasts the largest army in the Middle East, by killing one of their generals. The media all over the world is going crazy with reports about the bombing and its implications, because everybody knows that Iran has very they have very many resources to produce the nuclear missiles, man, because they're one of the most feared countries in the world by themselves. But then you got to remember too, they got Russia, behind them, backing them up, man. So pretty much everybody knows that if whoever Iran goes to war with, is whoever is quote unquote America, because America wants that land, man. And the resources that's in that land. But they know that by doing this, man, this is going. He pretty much declared war, man. It says the media all over the world is going crazy with reports about the bombing and its implications, because they know they're going to retaliate, man. Well, Black Twitter is responding to to Trump's actions in comical fashion. Tweeters are using humor to tell Iran that they are not supporting a war against their country. Most of the posts are hilarious, and just show you the example. You can watch the memes on your own, but just going into the tweets, man. This one Jake, dear Iran, we don't even like it here from black people. Dear Iran, I hate to say that, I hope I don't look silly, but I have no idea who America is. The Iranians people, we not in this, niggas. And it's more of the folly and the joke, man. But in the end, that just show you Jake's ignorant, man. You know, these so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans are straight up ignorant when it comes to the prophecy. And like I said, this is to show you how they're foolish, man. This is Sirach 21:20. It says, a fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doeth scarce smile a little, right? And it's showing you that, majority of these niggas are fools, man, because they don't understand, what's about to take place, man. This decision is gonna impact you very soon come, man. Because like I said, World War III is in the scriptures, man. And this America is gonna go to war with Iran and with Russia, man. So this is biblical prophecy that's taking place, and you people are making excuse me, you are making jokes about it, man. But that just shows that you a fool, man. Because if you were wise to the matter, man, you wouldn't be smiling, unless you have been doing the work, man. You know that Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna cover you, man. But you take a look at these Edomites, and the ones that do know that's what this is gonna do, man. All right, they're not laughing, they're not making jokes, man. They're afraid and they're trying to prepare for what's coming, man. But none of that matters if you don't have Yahweh Shemal Shah, to protect you in that day, man. So it says that a wise man do scarce, smile a little, man. So because we're in the house of mourning, man. Excuse me. This is Proverbs 15:21. It says, "Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly," man. And I was once again reiterating the point I just read, man. Excuse me. Damn throat, man. Excuse me. It says, "Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom." Man, it shows you that, once again, that 2/3 of our people are fools, man, because they don't have the wisdom to understand that this is prophecy taking place, man. But a man of understanding walk up uprightly, man, because we're doing the things that we need to do to please the Lord, man, so that we can be exempt from these upcoming judgment, man. Because when this hits home, man, you so-called nigga Latino Native Americans, you're gonna bug out in that day, man, because you're not gonna know what's going on, man. While we've been out here warning you, start with our elders and apostles for decades now, man, and you taking it as a joke, and then you soon come when Esau starts to demonize us, you gonna believe that, man. But then when you see everything that we're saying has been true, you gonna bug out, man, because you don't think this is the Lord doing this. You think this is by the will of man, but no, this is Yahweh Shemal Shah, about to bring judgment upon Esau. But this is the steps that he has to do to ensure that this World War III takes place, man. All right, because the Lord he's about to do a mass sweep throughout the world and destroy a lot of you wicked people out here, man. But you niggas can't understand that, man. This is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, right? Because you think that this world's gonna go on forever and ever, man. That's why, you don't hearken to what we're saying out here, man, because you think that this world's gonna go on forever. Esau has conditioned you to think that, that you only have the YOLO, thing to worry about, man, but you don't have to take account for your actions or whatever, man. That's why, you can't understand that Yahweh Shem Shai is, he's pretty much bringing you into a trick bag, man. Because he's not going to execute this speedily, but this is all for the sake of him redeeming our people, man. You know, but you people you want America to continue, man. That's why you don't want this war to come, because you've grown comfortable with being a slave, man. Thinking that you can continue to win with black excellence and all that BS. But understanding that Esau gave you this black culture, which is helping destroy you and keep you further away from your power, man. This is Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." Right? Because you rebellious has 2/3, man. You refuse to take counsel from the Lord, because while we got ourselves out here making our bodies live a sacrifice for our people, man, they disregard us, man. They walk by, they scoff, they mock, man. They call us liars, man. They call us fearmongers. They're calling us terrorists and all the other BS names, man. That they don't want to take counsel of the Lord. But the Lord is speaking through us, extending His hand, man. But you don't want to you don't want to acknowledge Him, man. Because you trust in Esau. That's who you put your trust in, man. So-called white man, America, and his system, man. It says that walk down to go into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt their confusion. Right? Because you thinking America is gonna be your comfort, man. That's gonna be up until your destruction, because America is destined to be destroyed, man. Like I said, this is biblical prophecy, man. You know, and so he's gonna show you that Esau has no power. He made himself into an idol, man, to where you think he's the Most High, man. So you don't want to come back and worship your true power, because you didn't submit to Esau, man. You know. So that's gonna be unto your confusion, because when he destroys this place, man, you're gonna be just as bugged out and lost as he is, man. You're gonna be destroyed alongside him, man. All right. Jumping down to verse 9. it says, it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Because like I said, you refuse to hear Yahweh Shema Shah's word, man. We say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak not unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. Yeah, you don't want to hear the prophecies, that the Lord has in these scriptures, man. Because this book contains a lot of lamentations, mournings, and woes, man. It's not all prosperity like you hear in your church pastors, man. That's why they prefer to hear them, because they don't tell them what's the reality of things, man. Because you want to stay plugged into the matrix, man. But we're gonna tell you, hey, the Habashim Australia has World War III planned for the destruction of America and then the rest of you wicked people, man. Because it's gonna be a draft, man. You people are gonna mainly you niggas are gonna be sitting over there in the front lines, man. Men and women, because hey, you women want equal rights, man. So you're gonna be right there in the front line catching bullets with the rest of the niggas too, man. But these all these things that they're threatening, man. The draft, going over there to war, man. The fight, the mark of the beast, all these things. These are biblical prophecies that's taking place now. That's in motion to happening, man. But you don't want to hear about that, man, because you don't want to accept the fact that hey, you have to atone for the wickedness you're doing, man. So that's why you don't want us to tell you these things, man. But in the end, it's gonna be unto your destruction, man. Because you want to stay ignorant, the Lord's he's gonna allow you to stay in ignorance and then destroy you and let you know at that last moment that hey, you knew, man. You had a chance, man. All right. This is 2 Peter 3:5. It says, "For this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the word that then was being overflowed with water perished." Yeah, it's like it, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished, right? Because you think that the Most High that flooded, the whole earth, all those thousands of years ago, man, at the time of Noah, you think that, that guy disappeared, and now you got this all loving God that doesn't hate nobody or nothing, man. Thinking the Lord is not going to destroy you, man. But no, we're here we're here to tell you that, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai is a rewarder to the wicked, man, and he's going to punish you severely for continuing, to ignore his warnings, man, because you being willfully ignorant is going to be to your detriment, all right? It says, why by the world that then was being overthrown with water perished, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men, right? Because you got to remember, why did Yahweh flood the earth back then? Because the world was polluted with wickedness, man. So he flooded the earth back then, for wickedness, man. How much more in this time now? Except this is way worse than the time of the flood, man. So this place is reserved unto fire, man, for the judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Mainly talking about you Edomites, man, and you 2/3, man. So like I said, this is why Yahweh Shem Shai has all these things coming to pass, man. So you can laugh about it, but hey, it's still happening, man. Because that's Jake's number one defense mechanism is to try to put it off, man. You know. But the Lord said this. This is Ezekiel 12:21, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Right, because when we tell you that Yahweh Shemal Shah is about to return, man, and we give you the different prophecies about the mark of the beast, World War III, and all that, you try to say that, that's not going to happen in your lifetime, man. But the Lord is showing you that, hey, this is happening in your lifetime. You're going to experience this, man, because this is it, man. This is the final generation, of the wicked, man. Of the wicked rule, man. It says, tell them therefore, thus said Yahweh Shema Shah, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision, right? Because this right here is a perfect example of showing you that, hey, the day is almost here, man. Yahweh Shah's return is imminent, man. All right, he's about to crack them clouds very soon come, man. Because look at the prophecies. Look all was left. Pretty much before the sound of the Lord coming back, man. Which is the mark of the beast, and then the war of Armageddon, man. That's really all the last two prophecies that need to pass, man. And then the children of Israel is going to be delivered, man. The elect, man. So this is happening in your lifetime, man. This it's not going to be 20, 30, 40 years down the line. No, this is happening in your lifetime, man. Hey, the apostles, they deemed 2020 the year, the year of prophecy, man. This could very well be it, man, because the prophecies are going so fast, man. That hey, there's no more denying it. These people can't deny this, man, because this is it, man. You can see it. Hey, Trump's trying to pop this war off, man. So hey, who knows what could happen, man? But hey, these scriptures are talking, man. But you people are going to continue to try to run away from it, man. Hey, the Lord's going to make you hear this word, man. And it's going to be to where you can't deny it, man. All right. It says, "For there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel." There's no more putting it off, man. For I am the Lord; I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, and shall no longer be and shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, I will say the word and perform it, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man. So His word is going to come to pass, man. Romans 3:3 tell you if some did not, so what if some did not believe? Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna just get it. Sloppy. Romans 3:3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Shem Shah without effect? Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh shall be true and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man." Right? So you can't deny it, man. No matter if you believe or not, the prophecies are showing themselves to be true, man. Yahweh shall showing himself not to be a liar, man. It says again, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said Yahweh Shem Shah, man. So these things are going to happen, man, because Yahweh Shem Shah said his word is not going to come back unto him void, man. All right? He's a man that he shall not lie, man. So whatever he prophesied is gonna happen, man. He prophesied that the nation of Israel was gonna go into hardcore bondage, man. That we were gonna fall away from our heritage, man. That the devil was gonna have his turn of rule, man. All these different things that the Lord said in the scriptures happened. So why were these last couple of scriptures, these last couple prophecies not happen, man? All right, you gotta, hey, you gotta put that pride to the side, man. And admit, that, hey, this Bible is true, man. His words are true, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shah, hey, he has it written for a reason, man. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry, right? Yahweh Shem Shah, his prophecy, it said they'll no longer tarry, man. Because it's not happening right when you think you hear it, you think it's gonna happen, on your time. Nah, this is all going off for the time of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, because this time moves different from how our time is, man. 1,000 years to us is one day to the Most High, man. So this showing you that hey, these prophecies are happening, man. That's why the Lord had the prophets write down in in these scriptures, so that we can read it in these days now, so we can prepare for what the Lord is about to do, man. He gave us warning, showing that he's a just power, man. All right, because World War III is in the Lord's heart. Why? Because I'm gonna get this and show you. Exodus 15:3. It says the Lord is a man of war. Yahweh Shem Shai is his name. So the Lord is a man of war, man. So World War III is in his heart, man, because hey, he's a man of war, man. You know. So there's no getting away from this, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna make this happen, man. You know. And there's nothing you people can do about it. So hey, continue to mock and scoff, you know. But if this word is resonating with you, man, hey, repent, man. You know, Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude is in the mountains, it's like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle, right? Yahweh Shem Shah is having all these different things happen with these nations, man. All the threats, you know, the rumors of wars, because he's mustering up the host of the battle, because all these nations are going to all meet in the Middle East, man, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which in Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, man. You know, which is Yahweh's judgment, man. You know, because that's where he's gonna, you know, make his grand return and then come deliver his people, man. You know, so these nations are gonna, you know, all come together and fight each other, and then when Yahweh Shah returns, man, they're gonna turn and try to fight the Lord and be destroyed, man. You know, because this is all part of the Lord's movie, man. You know, and it's beautiful. The second Ezra 16:33. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Right? Because you know one of the things that was mocked during this time, man. You know, was that I said that Trump was gonna implement a draft, man. You know, and our people, you know, they don't want to go fight for Esau because they know that hey, this war is not profiting them in any way, shape, form, or fashion, man. You know, and so the draft thing, our people were so scared, man. You know, they went you know, on the selective service website, you know, to see if the draft was, you know, actually gonna happen, man. They crashed the site, man, showing you that hey, they know what's coming, man. You know, no matter how much they try to deny it, they know what's coming. So this is that's also scripture because it says, I'm gonna read it again. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. Women shall mourn, having no husband. The daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Right, because these men are going to be sent off, you know, to you know, to a fight in the Middle East and be destroyed, man, be killed. So there's going to be a lot of single women out here, man. You know, a lot of you know, it's going to be a lot of single women out here, man. You know. 34 is my point, though. It said, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish with famine. Right, because these men are going to get drafted, but it's also going to be these women getting drafted too, man. You know, it said that you know, in the war, their bridegroom will be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish with famine. So there's going to be a lot of dudes dying out here, man. Showing there's going to be a shortage of men. You know, so these women, they're gonna see how Isaiah 4:1 takes place, man. All right, because hey, this World War III is gonna kill a lot of people. Mainly, it's gonna be a lot of you jakes, man. You know, because all you that enlisted in Esau's army, man, the Lord's gonna destroy you. Because you're gonna be over there trying to fight the Lord too, man. But that point in the Middle East, man, that's an important part of prophecy. That's why everything is happening over there, man. You know, Joel 3:2. It says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat or Yehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom ye have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right? So Yahweh Shemel Shah is gathering all these nations, excuse me, all these nations' armies into the land of Yehoshaphat, man, to bring judgment upon them, man, for the controversy of Israel, man, mainly for the elect, because not only are you heathen, you know, oppressing us and you know trying to destroy us, man, you got 2/3 of our own people alongside them that's you know trying to you know hinder this word, man, that hate us, you know, that want to want us to stop putting this word out, man, you know, so you're gonna be destroyed alongside them nations, you know. But that World War III area, man, you know, in the Middle East, that's a hot spot, man, because that's where Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna get everything popping, man. All right, but All this is the same thing we've been warning you since the beginning, man. So when this happens, there's no way that you can say you didn't know, man. All right, Isaiah 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. So you gonna remember us in that day, man. All right, because Yahweh Shemel Shah, you know, he had his men go out in the highways and byways, make these lessons, on social media, man, on YouTube, you know, to warn you people, man. You know, but that's why I said, hey, you gonna have no cloak for your sins in that day, man. But hey, Black Twitter, Jake, you gotta understand that, hey, all this is happening for the benefit of our people, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai is doing this for us, man. That's gonna be the beginning of our payback. So America has to be destroyed in order for us to get justice first, man. All right. This is I'm in with this. Sirach, it's like second Esdras 4:29 says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown passeth not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good, right? So until America is destroyed, man, the kingdom of heaven cannot be built, man. Because the scripture tells you that two kingdoms cannot reign at the same time, man. As long as Esau is in the power seat, man, there's no way that you Jakes can ever, get justice or establish yourself, man. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna have to do it for us, man. He's gonna have to take Esau out for us and establish us, man. That's the only way we're gonna be able to, finally be rid of this wickedness, man. All right. So no matter how scary it is, man, that's why we tell you, man, hey, to get out of all this, we got to return to the Lord, man, and pray to Him to deliver us and keep us safe in that time, man, so that we don't be destroyed, man. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I pray this will edify until next time. When I say call Halam like y'all by Shemel Shah Bashim Dash, double honor to my apostle others, a great minister, I'm talking the truth and that rule well. Peace, I take.